Hey everyone, hope you are doing great. I would like to introduce you all to my YouTube channel, BabyEyes. Well, what kind of name is this? I'll explain about this at the end of the video. This channel is going to be about dating, romance, and talking to girls. No. Mommy video. Indian moms. This is not normal here, right? By the name you would guess this channel to be about this, but no. This channel is going to be predominantly about books, and I also wish to create some other content as well. I'm not a book bragger who goes to people and says, I've read this book, you must read this too, this is life changing. No, I am the strongest believer in action. I firmly believe that you can be the best in the world in any field without ever having to read a book. Your experiential learning matters the most, but not everyone has the same experiences, opportunities, right environment, circumstances, and the resources. This is where the books come into play. Books help you create that environment for yourself. They help you to solve your problems or at least find some starting steps to it. Really, what is this hype about books? When you were a kid, books were hyped. When you were in your teens, books were hyped. When you were into college, books were hyped. And in the lockdown, and every influencer, everyone was read books. Millennials say read books. Here's my justification to it. Suppose you go to someone who's experienced in a particular field, asking for some advice or for some information. You talk to them, you hear them out. Aren't the books just the same? Just the format changes, right? Well, actually books are much better, because if you wish to know a little more about the topic, the other person for once will fully explain you more about it, but you're unsatisfied. You want to learn a bit more. Then the other person will be like, निकलना वे कितना पूछेगा वो खून चूसेगा भाई मेरा. Generally people are good. This does not happen, but the other person has limited time and energy for you. Secondly, the person you are talking with may be at a higher level than what you perceive him to be at, and there will always be a knowledge gap in your communication. With books, both these issues are solved. Firstly, the writer can be as much detailed as he wants. There are no time brackets, so this helps in efficient and effective knowledge transfer. Secondly, it diminishes the knowledge gap because books help you familiarize with the terms about the topic, and you can start at the basic to advanced level and can tune in wherever you want to. Suppose you are a professional cricketer and you get a chance to train with Virat Kohli for an entire day. You talk to him about your cover drives, your on drive, your flick. It was a great day. You reach home and you realize, damn, I forgot to ask about the trigger movement. Well, what do you do now? Let's say you get one more day to talk with him, but do you think he'll be ready to talk to you after the first day? Just joking. Now let's see this scenario where Virat Kohli writes a book on how to bat for beginners to advanced. This is a treasure for you, because here he writes from his heart and he's not rushing on time. Suppose you are like, Virat Kohli, okay, I want to learn from the great Sir Donald Bradman. For the people who don't know who Sir Donald Bradman was, he was one of the greatest batsmen the game of cricket has ever seen. But there are very few interviews of him available online. But boy, oh boy, let me tell you, Sir Donald Bradman has written a book on the art of cricket, where he covers right from the grip with which you hold the bat up to the fielding placements for the different bowlers as a captain. I've been into long distance running for 2.5 years now, and I gained all my knowledge through reading blogs from YouTube tutorials, but I felt there are much more nuances that I need to know to prepare more efficiently and be the best at what I want to do. But I cannot afford a personal trainer for it, so I found out books written by renowned runners, trainers, and researchers. Well, you get to learn from the best. Simply put, books are like real life Stack Overflow. You have some issues, you find the books, you read about it, solve it, move on. I consider myself to be the luckiest to have read some books which have helped me transform my life massively. I'm not exaggerating, I'm conscious of the words I'm using. When I look back, to my surprise, I noticed that I never found these books on direct searches. I found them in the related items section when I searched for some mainstream books. By mainstream books, I mean books like Atomic Habits or Ikigai, which are quite known to the people. I didn't even read their reviews or see their ratings. I just found their titles catchy and read them. And it was a pot of gold. Later, I searched about these books online, but I found very little content written about these books there. And I can truly say the right book has found me at the right time and not the other way around. This is the main motive of this channel, to help you find the right book at the right time. Also, this does not mean that I'll not be talking about the mainstream books. I love to cover all types of books. I'll be talking about books ranging from self-help, personality development, communication skills, money and financial education, content creation, Indian Armed Forces, sports autobiographies of people like Lance Armstrong, Saurav Ganguly, Shane Warne, biographies, and spirituality and mindfulness. It's not going to be any motivational crap or instant gratification content. I can ascertain you that every video I put up on this channel will definitely leave you with some value. Now coming to the name of this channel. Many of you will say, this name makes no sense, it is childish and stupid, but this has been the philosophy of my life. Not being childish and stupid, but the term baby eyes. Now I'll explain what I mean by baby eyes. Baby eyes to me means being curious, excited to learn new things, asking a lot of questions, and experiencing life in all its wonder and awe. At the same time, a baby is also a symbol of relentlessness. If the baby wants something, he'll keep crying or shouting until he gets it. He won't settle for anything less. This character certainly diminishes as we grow up, conforming to the circumstances of life. And sorry, or nahi paka raha, no pravachan. When you are with little kids or babies, you must have observed this, that they stare at something constantly, and also sometimes with their mouth open. The world appears as such a miraculous and magical place to this little mind, which was nothing but just a meatball earlier. I'll be linking down a video from Jason Silva which summarizes this beautifully. Let's take an example. When you buy new headphones and put them on, you feel as if you're listening to premium quality music, and damn, it's a luxury to listen to it. But 1 or 2 days into it, it starts feeling normal. The same goes with life. As we grow up, how often do we feel the sense of wonder and awe for our life other than the trips that we make to the scenic places? And some people also believe this, that Zindagi roz ka dal chawal aur kabhi kabhi ki biryani hai. I don't know where this comes from, man. It's just wonderful. It's not like that. Before deciding this name, I thought that shall I talk about this with my friends, ask what they feel about it, and also we can think of some new names together. But my intuition was so strong that I felt, no man, I'm not asking anyone about this. I believe in this strongly, and people would love something that comes so originally from the heart. Do let me know how you like this name, and stay tuned for amazing content. Next video comes out super soon. Thank you. Do follow me on Instagram for the latest updates on the channel. A very big thank you to my friends for gifting me this tripod and microphone on my birthday.